Welcome to HNN News. My name is Dr. Sanjay Gupta, and here with us is our guest, George Washington, who's going to inform us about the war. So, Mr. Washington, how do you say the French and Indian War is going?
Well, the French and Indian War is a rather costly war. In the battle, the French were completely caught by surprise. I don't think they really learned anything from the Native Americans they have as friends. The Treaty of Paris of 1763 should have ended the bloody war.
And who would you say the Native Americans were supporting more?
Well, they supported the French a bit more since they were a bit kinder than the British, who used a lot of force.
Are there many defeats during the war?
Yes, multiple losses. The loss of Fort Necessity and the loss of Fort Gallatin.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Washington. We'll be back right after this short break.
Today, colonists, is the day we defend our lives, our liberty, and our pursuit of happiness. Defend the colonies today to secure our unalienable rights. Gain independence from Britain, so we may be free. Fight today for the freedom of America.
Welcome back to HNN News, and today we are here with King George III to answer some questions. So, King George, what do you plan to do with the extensive war debt?
Please, Dr. Gupta, call me George. And well, I have no choice but to start taxing the colonists. After all, they need military protection from natives west of the Appalachian Mountains.
Are you aware that colonists want to take advantage of this rich Ohio Valley? And what will you be taxing the colonists?
Yes, well, I'm well aware of my people's desires, but my country cannot afford any further conflict, even if it's premature Indians. I will be taxing the colonists on stamps, sugars, and imports, simply because of gaining money to pay off Great Britain's debt.
Thank you for your time, Your Highness.
You're welcome.
We will be back tomorrow for more.
Common Sense, Thomas Paine's pamphlet. Help yourself by reading the pamphlet. It's the top grade of the century. This pamphlet can inspire even a baby. Sold over 1 million copies worldwide. Critics rate this a 5-star piece of work. Help win the war by reading this pamphlet. Learn about the truth about Great Britain. Learn what it's like to be free. Read this pamphlet and be a patriot.
Welcome back to HNN. Today we have Samuel Adams, the leader of the Sons of Liberty, who's here to answer a couple of questions. What is your opinion, Mr. Adams, on the Boston Massacre?
The British have went too far. My brother shouldn't have defended them in a court. Those British soldiers deserve worse. Crispus Attucks was found the first to die. Oh, how horrible. He was only verbally fighting for his freedom.
How horrible. I never imagined something like this could happen.
Yes it is. And soon they will do much worse. I feel it in my bones.
Very well, Mr. Adams. This concludes our news for today.
This terrorist closures, massacres. This is all King George's good for. We must find an end to this outrage. Join Samuel Adams in the Boycott British Acts. Help fight the freedom fight. Help end King George's campaign against us. Free the colonies. Free the eagles inside of us.
Back to HNN. Back from last week is Samuel Adams, the leader of the Sons of Liberty, who's here to tell us about his Boston Tea Party experience, which wasn't much of a tea party at all, was it, Mr. Adams?
It was most definitely not a party, but it was just as terrific. My men and I enjoyed ourselves to our heart's content.
That's great, Mr. Adams, but what do you think the British Parliament will respond to your act?
We will most likely send troops down to take even more of our lives. But it's time we fight back. It's time we have our own militias.
Thank you, Mr. Adams. We'll be back for more.
King George, the intolerable tyrant, has imposed horrible acts upon us. He closed our ports, invaded our privacy, stole our money, and now he is going to hunt our people and stop our resistance. What are we? His slaves? join the militias, the Minutemen, or even the Sons of Liberty to fight back.
When the shots were heard around the world from Lexington and Concord, a revolution has begun. A miracle took place. He who joins the militia, he who donates supplies, he who contributes to the cause is a hero.
Welcome back to HNN News, and we are here back with George Washington, the leader of our proud revolution. Mr. Washington, how were the troops during Yorktown and Saratoga?
My troops went through harsh winters with little food. When they were down, I read the American Crisis to my men to raise their spirits.
So what about the enemy? How are they doing?
Well, since Marquis de Lafayette joined forces, we have been winning the battle after battle, making the British troops retreat farther into the coast. Also, Major General Baron von Steuben also trained troops to fight like a real army, so things are really going smoothly.
Sounds great, Mr. Washington. As always, stay tuned because we'll be back for more. Just kidding, it's over.
Common Sense, Thomas Paine's pamphlet. Help yourself by reading this pamphlet.
Oh, my hand's in the way.
Oh my. When the shots were heard around the world from Lexington and Concord, a revolution has begun.
Doesn't even turn around.
Oh God.
Oh, taxes, tariffs, closures, massacres. This is all King George is good for. Oh crap.